Speak for him, so when he speaks from here, we believe, Your Excellency, from your heart, you will do something to support this team. Lastly, let me say this, that, Your Excellency, if you listen to the conversation that is happening across the country, you would imagine that there is a crisis in the National Police Service. Let me tell you, Your Excellency, this is one of the most professional police services in the continent, the most. And I am saying that because Kenya is the country that has the most difficult political environment to operate as a police officer, political and constitutional. On one hand, the police are extremely constricted on what they can do and not do when it comes to managing public and making sure there is law and order. On the other hand, you have a population and particularly political leadership that is very belligerent in terms of supporting the work of the National Police Service and the police officers. So in this very difficult environment, the police are caught between a rock and a hard place. And in the circumstances, the police officers have made a decision whether they will side with their country or they will allow irresponsible political actors to spoil the country. Your Excellency, these police officers, having for the short period of time I've served in this ministry, and having visited them in the northern part of the country, the Kerio Valley region, where maintaining law and order, and different parts of this country, you realize that despite the difficult challenges, economic situation, facilities that they are the most patriotic lot in providing law and order in our country. And Mr. President, if you hear the people who are speaking now about we want to come to the streets, we want to do mandamano and so forth, Your Excellency, you wonder what is the exact reason. You look at the reasons that have been provided. There have been situations where, unfortunately, in the course of this providing law and order, one or two unfortunate incidents have happened, and the law has been able to take its course. But you will find that despite that process, you will find people who are looking for every reason to come to street and to cause mayhem and to stop people's businesses. And then the police officers are sitting every day simulating how they will be able to stop these people. Your Excellency, the most unfortunate scenario happened last year at around this time on 25th of June. And in that situation, Parliament was invaded. I have spoken to ambassadors from other countries when they come visit, and I've said this. In UK, for example, if any person just tweeted or posted a post on any social media to say they will be visiting Buckingham Palace, or they will go to 10 Downing Street, or they will be going to Parliament, Your Excellency, nobody will wait for them to come to the street. They will be picked from their own houses, and they will be charged. I have lived and studied in the US. I have even attempted to visit White House because there are days they are allowed to visit. If a citizen of America, in any state, however far from the Washington, D.C. is, was to write in their social media that let us go and invade White House, Your Excellency, the Secret Service would pick them from their homes. It is only in Kenya where a citizen will say they will invade Parliament, they will invade the judiciary, they will visit State House, and they still walk scot-free, not charged, and even when they are taken to court, Your Excellency, they will be released on, and they are told you can just go home for free. Kenyans need to appreciate that it is important to have the discipline that these men and women have. It's important to protect your nation, and there is nothing so good than living in a country that is so peaceful that we can come here to celebrate a team that has won a cup like it has happened. And Your Excellency, we want to promise this, that these men and women will be supported from our ministry 100%, Your Excellency, to maintain law and order. And we have received a notice from some of the political actors who, Your Excellency, not just few months ago, they were standing where I'm standing. They were defending law and order. They were standing against the chaos. But Your Excellency are sitting now planning, buying machetes and rungus trying to distribute to young people to cause violence in town. And they want us to sit here, fold our hands, and say that that is an Article 37 of our Constitution. Your Excellency, the national police and our police officer must be ruthless in dealing with such criminals, because we want this country to be a country of law and order, not a country of chaos, so that all of us can be able to thrive in this nation. Young people in this country don't deserve to be running battles in the streets. They deserve to be playing football like this young. These are their generation. These are their colleagues. We want to give them an opportunity to grow. It is not to wear helmets and go and run in the streets. They deserve to celebrate, Your Excellency, in an environment of peace. And that's why I thought I should be able to say this. Otherwise, we are ready and we are prepared to make sure that our safe. Your Excellency, saw those many remarks. It is now my singular duty and honor to invite you, Your Excellency, to come and address this important team. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much, CS. Please, let's take our seats. Asanteni sana. Honorable Ministers present, PSS Executive Chairman, Bwana Nyale, and the board led by Reverend here, the patron, deputy patron, players. Good morning. Hamjambo. Let me first take this opportunity to welcome all of you to State House this morning. You already announced that you have arrived in town. So you have not just arrived in town, you have also arrived in State House. So karibuni sana, karibuni sana. And let me take this very early opportunity to the Kenya Police Bullets and to the Kenya Police Football Club to say congratulations, pongezi, for the very well-deserved win in the Premier League, both for the women football and for the Premier League men football. I want to say congratulations to all of you, and it's a very proud moment for me to receive you today here in State House. In fact, I had to postpone cabinet so that I can do this, because this is important. It is important because Kenya is a great sporting nation, and our Kenya Police is the incubator, the powerhouse of sports in Kenya. So if you combine our nation as a great sporting nation globally, and the place where that great sporting talent is nurtured is our Kenya Police, then this becomes a very significant morning that we are meeting here, not just as the Kenya Police family and the huge contribution you are making to sports in Kenya, from athletics through ball games and everything in between, including tug of war, as the Ajia said. So, and therefore it is significant that we are meeting here this morning so that we can appreciate what you are doing, what the contribution the Kenya Police Service is making, not just to the security of our nation, but also to our sports and being the greatest ambassadors of our nation. And therefore, I want to say, Bwana IG, to you as the commander of the Kenya Police and to your men and women, congratulations for what you're doing. I am very, very proud of the achievements and the contribution of the Kenya Police Service in securing the borders of our nation, keeping all our families, children, businesses safe, and now, beyond that, contributing to sports in our nation. I think you are playing your part as Kenyan citizens and also as patriotic citizens of our nation. In matter of sports, we did make a deliberate decision that because Kenya has demonstrated talent and expertise in sports, it is necessary for us as a nation to provide the necessary support in infrastructure and other support to make sure that our talents, our understanding is harnessed, not just for the benefit of the sportsmen and women, but for us as a nation as well. It is the reason why I took the decision in 2023 that the sports fund is not going to serve any other purpose, but just to support our sports. It had been spread all over the place in many other fields, in many other areas. We've now consolidated the place of the sports fund to make sure that it is dedicated to making sure that we support sports, we support sports infrastructure, we provide incentives for our sportsmen and women, we provide rewards for those who do well